Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. My name is Gulshan. Today in this video I am going to give you 4 golden rules that will help you speak English fluently. If you do it at least for 3 months, I can guarantee that this is going to improve your English to a huge extent. This is my promise. Like, I live in a place where there's no one who speaks in English. Like, I have no one who I can't talk to in English, but still I have managed to be able to speak in this language fluently. And now I want you to do the same with the help of the techniques that I'm going to share with you in this video. So let's get started and talk about those golden rules that will help you speak English fluently. So let's get started and talk about those golden rules. So before I talk about anything else, let me talk a little bit about me. So I come from a Hindi medium background, and coming from a Hindi medium background, it was very hard for me to learn this language, let alone speaking in this language. Like, whatever I had studied everything in Hindi. So my mind had been conditioned to think in Hindi. So when I got started with speaking in this language, the biggest problem I had was I was not able to think directly in English. Like, a lot of people were saying me to think in English, to speak English fluently, but the biggest problem I had was because my mind had been conditioned to think in Hindi, I was translating in my head, and that process was exhausting. That process was, very disturbing for me. So I quit that idea, and I started slowly thinking in English. I started naming things around me in English, and that's how I learned to think in English. I trained my mind to think in English that way. So this was a little introduction of me. So now let's talk about those golden rules that helped me speak English fluently, and I do it every single day. I am assuming that you have no one whom you can practice English with, whom you can talk to in English. So what you need to do here, you need to get in the habit of recording 5 minutes video every single day. Yeah, this is the first rule that you have to do in order to become a fluent speaker in English, and you have to do it at least for 3 months. There's no any shortcut. You need to follow this rule for 3 months. You need to record videos every single day. This is what is going to help you speak English fluently. And living in a place where there's no one whom I can talk to in English, like, this would be the best method for you to adopt. So this is something I did for 6 months every single day, and you can see I am speaking fluent English. I am very comfortable with speaking in English. So that's what I did. I got in the habit of recording myself every single day for at least 5 minutes. The first thing that you have to do is record yourself and talk about the topics you like. Like, take a topic and talk about that for 5 minutes, or you can talk about the day activities that you do every single day. This is also going to make you a fluent speaker in English. Once you are done with your recording process, what I want you to do is, I want you to watch your videos. I want you to look at your facial expression. I want you to look at your eyes. I want you to look at your hand gestures. How many times your hands are moving while speaking? How is your facial expressions while speaking in English? I want you to observe everything. I want you to just observe everything while you speak in English. How do you look while you speak in English? This will improve your body language. This will improve your body structure while speaking in English. This is what I have done. I could notice a real improvement in my speaking skill and my body language. This is something you need to be doing at least for 3 months, and this is going to improve your communication skills in English drastically. Now, the third rule is listen to your own voice. I want you to put down your phone and listen only to your voice. How you are speaking, how many ums and ahs are you including in your conversation? Are you speaking some sentences that are not that important for you to speak? Are you just talking in a way that you shouldn't be talking in? You have to notice every single sentences you are speaking in your conversation. That's how you are going to speak like a pro. When you will listen to your own voice so attentively, you will be able to notice some filler words that you might be making, that you might be using in your conversation, and you will be able to remove that from your conversation. If you do this, you are going to sound more clearer, you are going to sound like a pro. I promise to you. This is something I have done for 3 months, and it just changed the way I speak. And this is what you need to be doing every single day. For this, I will suggest you to use transcriptor.com, where you upload your videos, and this is going to show you how many filler words, how many repeated words you are using. Then you can pick up what you should not be using or what you should be using. And transcriptor.com is the best website where you can upload your videos and you can know all about the fillers word you use while speaking. So that's what you should be using for 3 months, and it will drastically change the way you speak in a better. Now let's talk about the 4th golden rule that is going to help you become a fluent speaker in English. Is you have to talk to yourself every single day in English. Yeah, that's what you have to do. You need to talk to yourself every single day. This is what I have done for 2 years. Like what I used to do when I am walking alone, I used to talk to myself about a topic. I used to introduce myself in front of a crowd. In my mind, I was not introducing myself to a crowd, but I was introducing myself to a crowd in my mind. Like, what if I was on a stage? How would I be speaking if I were on a stage? All kinds of things I used to imagine, and in that imaginary situation I used to speak. But the potential risk of talking to yourself might be you being misunderstood as a crazy person. Like once I remember that I was talking to myself in English, and what happened was someone watched me talking to myself in English and he thought that I had gone crazy. But since then I started using earwords. So whenever I am talking to myself, I put earwords in my ear, and then I talk to myself in English. When you put your earwords, even if someone watches you talking to yourself, they will understand that you are having conversation with someone else on phone. So this would be great thing to do if you have no one to practice English with. And I have become quite comfortable with speaking in English. And yeah, these were 4 golden rules that you need to do at least for 3 months to see some results, because this is something I have done, and I have noticed a real improvement in my communication skills in English. I am able to express my thoughts in a way that people will able to understand me in a better way, and you are able to understand what I am saying. This has been possible because I practiced every single day using the methods or using the techniques that I shared in this video. I recorded 5 minutes video every single day. Even today I record videos and I try to improve where I am lacking. And in the end of this video, I want to say, if you found this video helpful, I want you to hit the like button, and I also want you to subscribe to this channel, because this motivates me to make more videos. If you want more videos like this, I want you to comment in the comment section, and I'll make more videos like this. So bye bye till then.